Hi YouTube, what is up? Untitled Boy here, coming at you with another Sneaker Mystery Box episode on Sneaker Mystery Box Friday. This box is an expensive one. It's actually $1,500 from Supremacy, if you guys can believe it, guys. Because the lockdowns and stuff happened, they haven't been having like a lot of stock recently, so I haven't been able to cop boxes over there. But thankfully, we're starting to open back up and stuff again, so I was able to get one from over there. $1,500, so it hopefully will be a good one, man. I mean, as you guys remember, Supremacy boxes, they're some of the best ones, so that's what we're looking forward to today. Oh, just like old times, just like old times. It really has been so long since we did a Supremacy box, guys. I'm excited. I just gotta tell you guys, I'm really excited. So let's see what we got in here today. So first things first, shoes without boxes over here. We do have a pair of Nike SB Dunk Lows, and I'm not sure what colorway this is. It looks like I'm a hemp SB or something like that. This one is in a size 11 though. Ooh, my size. But this is what it looks like up close, guys. It definitely looks like a worn sneaker, but very, very lightly worn. You guys see the bottoms are a little bit dirty. There's some scuffing on the midsoles over here, but uppers don't look too bad. And like I mentioned, it does look like it's made out of like hemp or something of that kind of same material, because that's what's running throughout the entire shoe. And not a bad way to start a box, man. I mean, as you guys know, the SB market is flying right now, so even if these are in used condition, they will still fetch a lot of value. Okay, so I do see one more pair without a box in here, and this is a classic one, guys. Pair of Air Max 1s in the anniversary red colorway, I would say. This looks like a newer version, so it's got to be the anniversary one. It is a size 13 though. Most of the time, Supremacy shoes are very lightly worn if they are in used condition, so that's why I really love their beater boxes. They're not really like super heavy beaters, just kind of like slightly worn down. And this is what I mean when you guys check out this shoe up close. There's basically no damage on this shoe at all. Midsole looks perfectly fine. Uppers, I don't see any scuffs or kind of like markings on there. There is like a little bit of sock lint on the inside, and bottoms obviously are going to be dirty, but they're shoes, so they're always going to be dirty. Not a bad sneaker right here though. Not a lot of resale value, but still should fetch at least 100 something bucks. And by the way, if you guys want to cop any of these shoes, head over to untitledway.com. All of the shoes are listed on the web store right now, and if you guys are channel members, if you guys hit that join button down below, then you guys are able to use a discount code to get $10 off your order as well, so don't forget to do that. Oh, and I forgot to mention too, we have international shipping now, guys. I know a lot of you guys have been asking about it, and I finally figured out how to make it work. The only issue is that it's very, very expensive. So if you guys do want to cop shoes on the website, if you guys are international customers, you can take a look. It's just, I'm not sure if it's worth it. I think if it's like a super high-end shoe, it might be worth it, but other than that, it's pretty expensive. And it's not my fault, guys. Don't blame me. That's just the cost of what it costs to ship from Hawaii to like other places in the world. Forgive me for that, but at least we have international shipping now. Anyway, let's get back to this. All the sneakers in here have boxes now, and this one is a Jordan 1 TD Low in a size 8.5. What the heck is this? Oh, interesting. Are these cleats or are these like golf shoes? These might be brand new, I would say too. Okay, very, very interesting over here. Size 8.5, it has like a Chicago kind of vibe, which is pretty dope. Jordan 1 design, but they're on a pair of cleats, so you guys see on the bottoms. This one doesn't look like it's worn, so it is brand new condition. Also over the top, I don't think that there's any damages at all or creasing, so definitely a new shoe, and this thing is not too bad in terms of looks. Not something that I would wear personally, but I mean, it is brand new, so it should fetch decent value. Next shoe out over here, white Nike box. This one is a Vapor Max Flyknit in a size 12. And oof, okay. So far we haven't been getting anything super hype, because this thing right here is, it looks like a standard pair of Vapor Max, man. Like a midnight navy kind of color or some kind of like really dark blue, but it definitely doesn't look like it's hyped. And I think this one is worn as well, so probably not a lot of value over here. Overall though, the colorway doesn't look too bad. Like I said, a very standard pair, just dark blue over like a black or like midnight gray kind of look. Doesn't look to have any kind of damages over the top either. Insides look completely fine, and bottoms, like I said, they're slightly worn, but not too much damage at all. And I'm not a personal fan of the Vapor Max, like they don't feel comfortable to me, but a lot of people really like this style, so I think this one will sell really, really fast. So that's not a bad shoe at all. Okay, I think we only have hype shoes left, guys. I see like a couple Jordan 1 boxes, and then we got this box right over here. Pink Nike SB Dunk Low box in a size 11. That's my size. Ooh, man. Holy F. This is a banger of a sneaker, guys. I think these are called the Shanghai 2s or something like that, but this is really like a very old SB, and this thing is in really nice condition. It is from 2005, so very, very old. And this is one of the things that I love about Nike SBs, man, is they really put like a lot of attention into detail back in like the mid 2000s. And when you guys check it out up close, you'll see what I mean. Like they had custom laces on this thing. Also over here on the panels, you guys can see there's like custom stitching throughout the shoe, different materials used, and overall just a very clean design, guys. Check this thing out. This is is super sick. So this should fetch a lot of value. And I mean, honestly, I might end up keeping this one. Size 11, my size. It's definitely a nice shoe. We'll see how it goes though. I'm not sure what the exact resale price of this is now, but I'm expecting a couple $100. Okay, finally we're starting to get some heat now. Let's keep it rolling. Over here we have a Jordan 1 box in a size 12. And for this one, oh, I was not expecting this. I have not actually seen this pair in person before. I believe that these are a pair of Jeter 1s in the Flyknit like Jordan 1 model though. So a little bit different than the normal Jordan 1s. It does have like that Yankee kind of color look though. So I'm assuming these are the Jeters. No, yeah, they definitely are, because when I look over here, it says the RE2 Pact or Respect up here. And on the bottom, it says the Captain 2, which is Derek Jeter's numbers. So definitely the Jeter 1s over here, but it is in Flyknit material. So you guys can see the upper completely made out of Flyknit. I've actually had a pair of these in the past before, and they are pretty comfortable. It's just the look itself, it seems like it's trying to do too much. Not a bad shoe over here. I just don't think it has strong resale value, but still, collaboration shoe with Jeter, it's pretty darn dope. Very good mix in this box so far, guys. I really like it. Sole Supremacy always comes through with great boxes. This one, also in a size 12, and this one looks like a Flyknit as well. This one though is a, oh man, they got me with all these Jordan 1 boxes. I was assuming it was Jordan 1 Heats, but not really, man. Flyknits, like I mentioned previously on that last shoe, they're not that great. Anyway, this one is a royal blue model. Check it out over here. This one also looks like it is slightly worn. The bottoms are a little bit dirty, but nothing too crazy. Instead of that Jeter look, we have a Royal 1 look over here. Everything else looks kind of the same though. Maybe this is a good one for people that want to try to like cop Jordan 1s, but for a cheaper price. All right, and we got the last shoe box in here, guys. This one is a Jordan 1 box, and this one is hammered. Definitely all taped up and beat up, if you guys can see that. I have a feeling though that it's a very good shoe because I recognize this Jordan 1 box. Yep, okay, so we got a size 11 Jordan 1 off-white. What the heck, man? They taped it so that it like opens up like a flappy lid too. I mean, you guys already see the shoe, but this is just so weird, man. Whoever was the previous owner of this, why would you do this to your box? Don't do this to your box, man. But that aside, we do have a pair of Jordan 1 off-whites in the UNC colorway, and man, this is one of the cleanest Jordan 1 UNCs I've ever seen, dude. Most of the time when I see these things, they're very yellowed up, but this one doesn't look to have like any markings or scuffs or anything, dude. And what's weird is I don't have this in my collection yet, so I might end up keeping this. It is a size 11, and I'm not a big fan of like the off-white series for the Jordan 1s at least. I don't like the Chicagos. I think they're overrated. And the white ones, they're kind of plain, so I would say that this one is my favorite out of all of the ones that have released so far. So honestly, if you guys don't see it on the web store, this is the reason why I'm keeping it. It does look like there is a pretty good scuff over here on the top, but other than that, when I was looking at the shoe, I didn't see any kind of like markings or anything real bad. Over here on the toe box and the side panel, these things get yellowed pretty easily for like all the off-white models, but this one looks perfectly fine. So whoever was using this actually took very good care of their shoes. Bottoms are dirtied, but no major star loss or heel drag. So I mean, overall, man, this is very clean. Also comes with the extra laces over here. As you guys see, it has the orange ones on top, but it also has the blue and the white laces over here. So I'm sure that this by itself, guys, might be the entire price of the box. Like, I know dead stock now, these things flew up in value and they're going for like almost $2 grand. So basically a worn sneaker with no box. I'm not even gonna call this a box. This is a monstrosity over here. But yeah, I think this could still fetch probably at least over $1 grand. So by itself, this thing is almost the entire price of the box. And that is why I love the Sole Supremacy boxes. Like, if you guys did not know, they are the originators of the beater box. They are the ones that created this entire sneaker mystery box like model and stuff. And that's why they understand how to do it the best. They put a really good mix of new shoes, used shoes, and they always have the best profit margins, in my opinion, like the most consistent profit margins. So whatever Derek and the crew over there does, like at Sole Supremacy, they are doing it correct, man. They come hard with these boxes, and that is why I love opening Sole Supremacy boxes. And as you guys can see, I'm very happy because this is my first box in months, and it just sparked joy in me. Like, you know, this is how I feel every time I open up a Sole Supremacy box. So just happy to be back with it, and hopefully we don't get more lockdowns and stuff from like this pandemic, so that we can continue to do these Sole Supremacy boxes. Fingers crossed for that, guys. Let's pray. Anyway, guys, that is it for this mystery box. Like I said, if you want to cop any of these shoes, they will be on untiedhawaii.com. If you guys are channel members, don't forget to use your discount code. That's what they are there for. Save some money and get some sneakers for discounts. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button down below. It really does go a long way in helping the channel, and for everybody that hits the like button, I just am so grateful for you guys. Thank you guys so much for supporting me and for what I do. It really means a lot. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, guys, stay humble, stay blessed, take care, and I will see you on the next episode. Aloha. Shoot!